look, anybody who pretends to lead an organization has to have really good people around them and has to have really good tools for those people to use to continue to hone the organization. And one of the hardest things to get, in my opinion, as a leader, as a head of school, is honest feedback, is honest judgments about what's really happening. Because so much of our time is spent protecting relationships. You want to talk to people in a way that protects relationships. Well, there has to be a way that we can have important and difficult conversations without feeling like we have to damage relationships in the process. And PIOSA allows you to surface that which you must do. And it allows you to do it as a team. It allows you to do it in a way that everyone feels like they have a voice, they have an opportunity, and they walk away with something important about themselves and about their place on the team and the team itself to work on.
I thought, oh, okay, a survey, fun. He said, it won't take long, just go ahead, just fill out the survey and get it to me. So immediately I did the survey. I felt that because we have so many places, we're very mindful about communicating in groups and talking about what we do. I thought, oh, this is going to be amazing. We're going to come out shining on this PIOSA. Fast forward a couple months, all the data gets collected. We get the survey responses, and I read them, and I'm glad I was in my office because I was shocked. I could not believe how much we didn't know about ourselves. I think we're together all the time. We meet 2 times a month, and we give everybody reports and updates, and I was really surprised at the outcomes of what the PIOSA provided.
Now, 8 or 9 years ago, we had a very pointed conversation about the fact that we did not have the data to prove what we told stories about to our parents and our community. So we instituted data collection at the lower school, data collection at the upper school, and they are robust, they're nimble, they're effective. We are now able to aggregate data, disaggregate data. We're able to show individual trajectories. We're able to show program trajectories. One of the things we can demonstrate is that we closed the gap, the literacy gap, between 7th and 11th grade. That line comes right up to what we consider normal readers. I mean, this is amazing for this group of kids. This is fabulous. Yeah, they go to college, and we can tell you that they go to college, but we can also show numerically that they really close this literacy gap and so forth. And yet around the table, there were people who didn't know what tests we were giving. They didn't know what the results were. This is the Lawrence Leadership Council. These are the people I would assume I count on knowing all that. And yet we had all these questions about, well, wait a minute, are we giving that test in the 3rd grade, or are we giving some other test? And really, do we get those kinds of results? So all of a sudden, I realized that communication within our own small leadership organization was in need of repair. it was in need of some serious work, and PIOSA surfaced that for us.
So after after my shock settled down and my disappointment I was relieved. I'm like, okay, all right, what am I going to do with this information? Because clearly this is information that I need to think about. So I started to think about the questions that were asked on the PIOSA and the outcomes of what we gained from those questions. And we have what we call the Lawrence Leadership Council here at the school, which is all of our department heads meet twice a month. And in those meetings, I thought, okay, based on what everyone has said, I can make some impacts and change what we are doing to hopefully improve on our knowledge base here at the school. And so I did that. I was able to take the information from the PIOSA, look at what we had currently in place, and tweak those, the way we are running those meetings based on that information.